actually 5 major signs that you outgrew your friendships. So take it and run with it. So if your friend is meeting any of these qualifications, then you need to let them go. And I really like doing videos like this because, you know, when I have a daughter, I want her to really, you know, understand how friendships work and how you don't always have to be with the same people your whole life. You ain't always got to be friends with people that you grew up with from your childhood. I had a childhood long-term friend before of like 10+ years. I don't speak to them anymore. Not if there's any harsh problems. It's just, you know, people grow, people change. Certain things that we liked in the past we don't like anymore, and a lot of people cannot accept that. You probably have some people in your life that you've been trying to slowly cut off, slowly let go, but you don't know how. So I guess this is your confirmation. This is your confirmation of some signs that you outgrow your friendship if you've been debating about cutting people off, because it's 2022 and we don't have time to be friends or dealing with people that, you know, they're just not willing to change. The first sign that you outgrew your friendship, that you may need to let them go, they starting to irritate you. And when I say irritated, I mean like the conversations that they have with you, you just be like, you know, it's just not really the same as it used to be. You're not really feeling the conversations. You're not feeling the vibes anymore. You're not excited to hang out with them anymore. The vibes aren't matching anymore. That's one of the real things that your mind and your energy is telling you, like, this person, we're not resonating. Our spirits, they're not resonating. We're not clicking. We're not, you know, having that. So if you have a friend that's starting to irritate you, or you just don't have, like, when they call you, when you see an incoming call from them and you be like, I don't even want to answer right now. Like, I don't even want to talk to her right now. I don't want to talk to him right now. Like, that's how you know you starting to outgrow your friendships, when they're irritating you to the point where you see their phone, when you have your phone and you see them calling you and you don't want to answer. The next sign, you don't reach out to them anymore first. Like, you don't text them first because you really don't care. Like, you don't start the conversation. You're not asking them if you want to hang out. You're not asking them if, you know, how's their day going. Everybody knows when you really care about somebody, you talk to them a lot. You reach out to them, you talk to them. They're not on your agenda anymore. They're not really somebody that you probably start feel like they're not benefiting you in a way anymore. So if you don't reach out to them first anymore, like, you basically can survive a day or two without talking to them, or you can survive basically a week, because I do feel like in friendships, you know, people need their space, but you can survive a long time without talking to them. And any person that you can survive a long time without talking to them, that kind of means that you don't like them, kind of means that you outgrew them, and it's time for y'all to go y'all separate ways. Okay, another sign that you're outgrowing your friendships, you avoid conversations with them to the max. Like, when y'all do hang out, it's not the same. Like, it's not the vibes. You're either always on your phone. You're not trying to talk about certain things with them anymore because they can't relate. Like, they still want to talk about stuff in high school. They want to talk about boyfriend drama, things that happened to them a long time ago, and you're trying to talk about maybe starting businesses or maybe weight gain and weight loss. It's just like the conversation's not on the same level. And, you know, having conversations with people for too long, especially if they're negative, it's too much negativity going on to be trying to, you know, entertain somebody toxicness for too long. So if you can't have a conversation with them for too long, because you know it's either going to trigger you, you're going to get in an argument with them, or you're going to have a strong disagreement with them, that means that your mindset grew and theirs didn't. We all grow up. You shouldn't want to be the same your whole life. Like, there's some people that you got to let go, and I'm starting to learn this too. I try to make videos that I can help people that actually are trying to smile, laugh, and learn at that point. But yeah, like, it's just like, I know I avoid people. Like, when I don't want to talk to people, it's a reason. It's a reason why you don't want to answer the phone. It's the reason why you're not watching their story. It's the reason why you don't want to go out to eat with them anymore. It's just, it shouldn't feel like jail, or it shouldn't feel like a job to have a friend. Like, this just, like, people really be staying the same, and then you be trying to change, and you be trying to, like, do something better for yourself, and they still talking about somebody that they may have fought, or they're talking about somebody that they dated years ago. It's like, we're in the now. We're not worried about the past. Okay, the last thing that I want to mention, which this video is kind of short because, like I said, it was like off the top of my mind and off the top of my heart, and I really do hope that it helps somebody. You're tired of hearing about their drama. Everybody knows when you have a friend, we all go through stuff. You always got that go-to person that you call, right? But when it gets to the point where you just you can't even help them. Like, you don't even want to talk to them. Tired of it. Like, you don't know what to say to them anymore. You done told them everything that you could tell them when it comes to their situation. You done gave them advice. And I know I used to be that friend that always would pour my problems on people, and that's a very negative, toxic thing to do, to always just, you know, pour your problems on people. But it gets to the point where you're just tired of hearing it. And like I said, when you really truly care about somebody and honestly care about somebody, none of their problems will get annoying to you. Maybe their problems are small, or they just sound like they're complaining. Nobody wants to hear nagging 24/7. I understand, because somebody told me before. So it's just like, you got to go through that season where you got to separate people and cut people off. And if you're still dealing with the same people from, I don't know, because I don't know how I feel about having high school friends. I really don't have any friends from high school. No, I actually don't have any friends from high school. And I didn't really have friends in high school to begin with. So, but there's some people that I know, they be like, this is my friend. They be 30. This is my friend since, like, it's probably 1 or 2 people out of high school you gonna be able to be long-term friends with, or you gonna maybe have a small group of people that you were friends with in high school. But we're not trying to, you know, be competing with friends. And that's how it be in friendships, and especially with just anything in general. Like, I just feel like once you grow up and you outgrow people, you just don't, you're just tired of like the drama. Like, we only live once, you only get one life. So it's like, why am we could talk about positive things. We don't have to talk about how he cheated on you when you went back. Like, it gets draining and it gets frustrating. But I think that's all that I'm gonna put in this video. Like the video if you want some more topics like in this video. Ew, it's a police. Why is it a police in the daytime?